I had a great idea for another dish and also the forethought to turn on the video camera. So, I had some kale left over. No jokes about me and my kale. Where I had stewed a pot of greens. So I had a little bit left over because it didn't all fit in the pan. And I need to cook it. So I thought that I would stir fry it with some vegetables and my favorite source of protein, fat-free ricotta cheese. And then serve it over the shirataki noodles. So I think this will make 2 servings actually. But to get ready, I have sliced onion and a little bit of red pepper for color. The pepper for color. It was like a quarter of an onion and a quarter of a red pepper. I plan to use garlic, and I don't have fresh garlic today. I would recommend that you use it. Garlic powder and cumin. And even though this kale has been triple washed, and I didn't wash it again, but I look inside, like here's one, check to make sure that it's all healthy looking. So what I plan to do is saute the onions and pepper and simmer fry if need be. Stir in the kale. I think that the greens will wilt or cook quite quickly. Then put in the ricotta cheese and just let it simmer in there a little bit. Also a little bit of parmesan cheese. And I've already prepped the noodles the way you prep the noodles if you haven't used them before. So this is a package of tofu shirataki noodles. They come in spaghetti, fettuccine, and angel hair, and I pulled out angel hair. The way you prep them is you strain them, and then put them in a microwave safe bowl, cover them with water, and then microwave them for 2 minutes, and then rinse them again. So this is the whole package right here. Okay, I should have my vegetable picker upper. And now I do. So the pan's warm. Spray the pan, put in your veggies. Once, and only once, I had a pan going, and when I sprayed it, the whole thing went whoosh! Like, yeah. Totally freaked me out. I couldn't believe that I hadn't lost my eyelashes or eyebrows, but I didn't. It scared the crap out of me. But what is more surprising is that it only happened once. So, yeah. And I'm glad it didn't happen the second time right now. So, got the vegetables in here. I'm not going to put the spices in yet because they're dry spices and they'll burn. Because I'm not, there's not oil. Which, I feel like I always have to say, olive oil is great. Just don't soak your food in it. Or your bread. Okay, maybe just a little. We have really good bread at a really good Italian restaurant. I'm hard not to. So yeah, this is all I'm thinking. Saute the vegetables, add the kale, add the cheeses. I haven't decided if I'm actually going to stir the noodles in there. I don't think I should. I think that when this is all done, I should lay it on top of the noodles. And it's going to be like less, it is definitely less than 200 calories. May even be just like 180. So it won't be that it's too much for any one person calorie-wise, but it might be kind of bulky. So you might just get full, which is not a bad thing. So you can make it two small little entrees, and then add some other sides with it, a different vegetable, some fruits, salad. That's what I would do. That's what I will do. I'm going to split it in 2. I always like to have a very colorful, diverse plate for dinner. I don't want it to be just one thing. Alright, so that was just a couple minutes, and they're just beginning to be translucent. I'm adding this kale, which I think is, 2.5 cups. So I haven't thought if I should cover it, or maybe now's a good time to add a little bit of water. I think now might be, I'm gonna add the spices. It's all on the fly. I was in the gym today and the Today Show. The Today Show was on and they had some professional chef making some kind of cookies. But while she was doing all of this stuff, she had the screen lit up and it was like a cup of this and a cup of that. Whatever. I don't have that. And probably because I couldn't plan ahead because I'm really not sure how much I'm going to use. But what I'm thinking here is that if I had a big lid, that would probably be a good idea. So you might try just putting a lid on here to wilt your kale quickly. And add some water. Perfect. That's the sound of sugar frying. I should be famous for that. Look how pretty the kale is. Can you see? It's so very green now. A bright green. I'm getting hungry. So be creative. There's other things you can, so many of like yellow corn, other colored peppers, butternut squash. Cool things to dice up. The butternut squash I would dice up and put in here. I'm going to use a 1/4 cup of ricotta cheese, but I'm not going to measure it. I'm just going to spoon it out because I can. I know what it looks like. Oh, so maybe when you're playing this video, you're going to hear that noise that just went off in the background that said I got an email. When I'm watching other people's videos and I hear that sound, I'm always like, was that mine or was it on the video? So I'm telling you, it was on the video. It's not yours, but you probably couldn't go check anyway. Okay. Fat-free ricotta cheese. That looks like about a 1/4 cup to me. Goes. It's still, well, actually it's on high, but it's a big pan. I think I'll put the Parmesan cheese in just as soon as this is spread out a little bit. What I don't want is for my ricotta cheese to evaporate. I just love ricotta cheese. Comes from my childhood. My favorite things, I think, when I was a kid were cheese raviolis, and I mean the Italian kind with ricotta cheese, and cannolis, which are made with ricotta cheese. Can you hear all the beeping and honking outside my apartment in Philadelphia? That's great. I'm lucky that's all you're hearing. I think, I'm not sure that the kale is going to cook to the consistency that I like. So I'm going to add more water to help it do that. You have to act accordingly to your preferences. Alright, so I'm going to let that, the purpose now is to cook the kale, and yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle my Parmesan cheese, and remember I'm going to serve it over the shirataki noodles. I might take an actual photo when that happens. That was about a tablespoon, probably it was 2. Looks good. I will bring the video over so you can see it simmering, because I doubt you can see it from over there. And so, that's how you make whatever this dish is called. The kale ricotta stir fry, shirataki kale ricotta. Shirataki kale ricotta. Yeah. That's what I'm going to call it. And you just cook it down to the consistency that you want your vegetables. so it'll be a few minutes, which you're not gonna put you through watching that. There we go. Looks good.